my dearest love. After a great deal of reflection, soul-searching, and emotional turmoil, I have finally made the decision to end the toxic situation I've been holding on to for far too long. It's a choice I should have made much earlier, but I now realize with complete clarity that I no longer want to live a life that isn't mine. I've reached a point where I can't lie to myself anymore. I can't keep pretending to be happy when, in truth, my heart has been aching for you. I've been distant from the one person who truly brings me peace, joy, and a sense of belonging. My happiness lies with you, only you, and it always has. Every single day, I find myself thinking about you, wondering what life would be like if you were by my side. I imagine the small, quiet moments we could share, mornings filled with your laughter, evenings wrapped in your embrace, and a life built on love, respect, and mutual understanding. I try to push these thoughts away sometimes, fearing what others would think or say, but they return to me stronger each time. My love, you live in my heart constantly, and I can't deny that any longer. For a long time, I tried to stay away, not because I wanted to, but because there were people who disapproved of our connection. I let their opinions weigh heavily on me, hoping that time or compromise would somehow bring their approval. But despite all my efforts, I've come to understand something fundamental: I cannot live for others. I cannot continue to put their comfort before my truth. I have the right to be with the one I love, and I am choosing to embrace that right now, fully, unapologetically, and with all the love in my heart. This time, I want to choose myself. I want to choose my own joy. For once in my life, I want to be selfish, not in a way that harms others, but in a way that finally honors my own heart and soul. And my heart leads me to you. I believe that, with time, those who oppose us may come to understand. Perhaps when they see how fulfilled and peaceful I am with you, they will realize that this love was never something to fear, it was always something beautiful. I don't want to sacrifice this love any longer. What we share is rare, pure, and, I truly believe, a gift from God. There is no one else in the world who could ever love me the way you do. No one else could ever see me, hear me, or understand me so completely. You accept me as I am, flaws and all, and that kind of love is not something I take lightly. It is sacred to me. You are perfect for me in every way that matters. I know in my heart that we can build a life filled with meaning and joy. I know you will always stand by me, through life's storms and sunshine. Your love is steady, not dictated by circumstances. I trust you to protect my heart, to value my vulnerability, and to walk beside me as my partner, my confidant, and my best friend. With you, I would never feel lonely. I would never feel incomplete. Instead, I would feel at peace, grounded, and deeply loved. Being with you would never be a mistake, it would be the most right, most true decision of my life. When I imagine our future together, I see warmth, laughter, and endless support. I see a home, not a physical space, but a feeling. You are that feeling for me. You are home. Until now, I've spent so much time worrying about other people's happiness. I tried so hard to keep everyone else satisfied, hoping that one day they would see the love between us and give us their blessing. But in doing so, I caused you pain. I put you through the agony of silence and distance, and for that, I am truly sorry. I now see how unfair that was, not just to you, but to myself as well. Love should never be hidden or denied. Love should be lived. So, my love, I'm here now, fully present and entirely yours, if you'll still have me. If your heart still holds a place for me, if your patience has not run out, then I want to walk this journey with you. I want to wake up every day knowing I'm beside the one who makes my soul feel alive. I want to create memories, build a future, and share a lifetime with you. Tell me, Do I still have a place in your heart? Am I still allowed to call you mine? Because even now, after everything, my love for you has never faded. It's only grown stronger. I love you deeply, endlessly, and truly. And I hope, more than anything, that soon, we can become one, bound together not just in love, but in a shared life, for all eternity. I'm sorry, my beautiful heart. I owe you an apology that comes from the deepest corner of my soul. I'm truly, profoundly sorry for not listening to you when you tried to guide me, when you whispered, and even when you screamed, telling me who was meant for me. I heard you, but I chose to ignore you. I ignored the voice within that only ever wanted what was best for me. You knew the truth, you always have. You knew who was made for me. But I shut you out. Even when you cried, when you ached to be with the one you truly desired, I turned away. I convinced myself that logic was superior to emotion, that reason would protect me from disappointment. I thought I was being wise by making decisions with my mind and not my heart. But I now see how blind I was. In my quest to be rational and calculated, I pushed aside the very part of me that held all the answers. I'm sorry, my heart, for not paying attention to the pain you endured in silence. I didn't listen when you were restless. I didn't comfort you when you were anxious. I dismissed those feelings as weaknesses, as distractions from what I thought was the right path. I now realize that it was not strength that led me away from you, it was fear. Fear of vulnerability, fear of uncertainty, fear of choosing love over logic. But in doing so, I lost a part of myself. You don't speak to me like you used to. You've become so quiet, so still. You don't express your desires anymore, as if you've given up hope that I'll ever listen. And maybe that's fair. After being hurt so many times, after being ignored and silenced, I understand why you chose to go numb. I'm sorry for the damage I caused by trying to be someone I thought I had to be, instead of who I truly was. Because of my practicality, you lost your innocence. The childlike wonder you once had, the joy, the excitement, the thrill of simply loving, has faded. I killed that part of you in pursuit of things I thought mattered: success, stability, control. And what have I gained? I have money, yes. I have a stable career, yes. My bank account looks good. But what is the point of it all when I desire nothing? I have colleagues and acquaintances. I go to social gatherings. People know my name. But I don't feel like talking to anyone anymore. My laughter feels rehearsed. My presence feels hollow. I have a great career, but what's the use of achievements when there's no one to celebrate with me? I walk across stages, collect awards, sign deals, but I return home to silence. No one is waiting to embrace me, to share in the joy, to say, I'm proud of you. It's just me, and the ghost of what could have been. At the height of my success, regret is my closest companion. I keep thinking about the one person who made my heart feel alive, the one who truly understood me. You knew, my heart, you always knew. You fought for them, but I didn't have the courage to fight alongside you. I understand now that true happiness doesn't come from status or wealth. It comes from love. Real, raw, selfless love. The kind that holds you when you're broken, that sees your flaws and chooses you anyway. Today, I feel like crying out loud. I've never felt this empty. People look at me and think I have everything. To them, my life looks perfect. But if only they knew the truth, that inside, I feel poorer than I ever have. I don't have the wealth that matters, the wealth of unconditional love, of being understood, of being held in arms that feel like home. I don't have someone who lights up with joy at my victories, someone who would be even happier for me than I am for myself. In chasing after goals, I left behind the ones who mattered most. I pushed away the people who stood by me when I had nothing. I never thought I would long so much for something so simple, genuine connection, sincere love. I didn't recognize the value of what I had until it was gone. And now, all I can do is wish. I wish for a miracle. I wish for a call from someone I lost, from someone who once meant everything. I miss them more than words can express. Today, I have everything, and yet I feel like I have nothing at all. I made a terrible mistake. I shouldn't have come this far, not like this. I walked away from love, from authenticity, from the voice that always tried to steer me right. I love you, my heart. I love you very, very much. And I wish, more than anything, I had told you that sooner.